You get the. So you're not making the.
Here we are, bitch.
Am I in frame?
Yeah, you're in frame.
Okay.
Am I out of frame?
Eric, come closer. Bring the mic down a little bit.
You should put like funny
So it's not on his
faces.
face. It should be good. No, it's kind of tilt it a little bit up so you catch it. There you go. You good?
Is that good?
Yeah. It's still a little bit on Eric's face, but Thais, come towards case a little bit. Share a mic with Eric, put him more in the middle.
Should I shift over a little bit then?
Yeah, you got it. You good?
Oh, right there. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Between two mics.
What is wrong with my boy?
Thais, don't talk so close to the mic. You fuck me up.
You got a
All
loud
right,
voice. You gotta
podcast
back up a
number
little bit.
14. No weird shit today.
I can't help how I am.
I guarantee you it's gonna be weird
No
shit today.
weird shit.
There's gonna be some weird shit.
It's gonna be weird shit.
No, we don't want weird shit.
Damn, had I known you
So
didn't want
cheers.
weird stuff, I would
Cheers
not
to
have
Friday.
spent all day
Friday.
watching
Podcast
weird
number
YouTube
14.
videos.
Friday.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
Oh,
You're not drinking?
No, not right now.
Good for you.
I've never
Wow.
had
I
this.
Surprise.
think I have
Vanilla bean.
diabetes and
That's
I
control.
feel hungover even though I haven't had a drink in a week. So.
Well, the best way to get a hangover is just to drink.
No, but like
Hair of the dog.
something's wrong with me.
Is it good? You like
That is
it?
bourbon.
Can you taste a little bit of bourbon
It's
in
not
there?
the age.
It's actually really
I've been
good.
having
Yeah,
I'll have to
tastes-
ask him where you got that from because I like that beer.
Like I said, my cousin, when she came up from Texas, that's her favorite beer, and she was
yeah?
pissed because she couldn't find it. She had to drive
Oh, no?
like
Tell
40
people
minutes to
what
somewhere in New
beer is
Hampshire.
that?
Because the dude that
Oh,
bought that
Show,
is
show
in
the camera.
Kentucky Bourbon Barrel
yeah.
Ale.
I mean, the dude's
Yeah,
from Lowell,
right.
so I don't know where he got it from. I'll ask him when I see him at work.
It's good stuff. I like it.
Yeah. I do like that beer.
Strong beer too.
It's strong. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I can't drink it like on the regular. It's not. Sometimes I need water, and I'll grab a Bud Light.
Oh, water. It's a Bud Light.
Why are you shitting on the most American beer, man?
I fucking love Bud Light. I drink it all the time. I was drinking Coors Light last night. That's like water.
Coors
That
is a
is.
shit, though.
My
I
mom
like
loves
Coors.
that. That's her go-to.
Case like scores.
I like Coors. Coors is good.
Come on, we all drink
Horse?
that. We all know. We all know.
I like
Natty
Horse.
Ice.
What about Natty Ice, huh?
No, we all drank Natty Ice back in the
Natty
day.
Ice.
Come on.
No.
Back in the day, what did we drink? We drank, what was that, St. Ides?
Same.
St. Ides the 40s. Oh, I remember
Because
that.
that's all we could afford.
Yeah.
It was only $2,
Yo, I
man.
remember $2.
I remember
you
back in
shared
the day,
with, you know, 3 or 4 other dudes.
Yeah, you
That's all you
split a
had.
40 and you were good for the night. I remember
Right.
that. Like that was the best.
Why
else
does
was
it
it?
light up
Now I
blue?
could drink 4.
What was it? I forgot. MD.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mad Dog.
MB 2020s.
Mad Dog
I hated
2020s.
those. I don't know how people
Because they
drank
were
them.
fruity.
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
Yeah.
I hated them. I never thought it tasted good.
No? I remember we had the watermelon flavored, there was an apple flavored, there was a grape flavored. That's it.
Boone's Farm. You guys ever drink that?
Oh,
Farm?
Boone's,
No.
yeah.
I remember that.
Oh
I
no,
used
what's
to-
that other one? We bought the handle. It was a handle, but it was a beer. I forgot the name of it. Private Stock.
Oh, private.
Private Stock, yeah. But that came in a handle though.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking,
And it was like $6, I think.
I never seen it again. I only got it I seen it for like a month. I got it like twice. It was like a jug, and it was Arnold Palmer, you know, like Arizona Arnold Palmer,
Yeah.
and it had the same logo, but it was alcoholic. And I don't know why they stopped selling. Maybe they didn't sell enough, or maybe they got like he was like, hey, I don't want my picture and my name on an alcoholic beverage. But man, it was good because it came in like a jug with like the little finger ring.
Yeah.
Like one of those ones that you would think it would have 3 X's on it.
It was a 40 ounce.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah, it was a 40.
That was my favorite.
No, it was 60.
I built that.
62 or 68 ounce.
Yeah, it was
at the
something.
time.
It was because it was like I
massive.
think it was like $8 for
Yeah.
it.
supposed to look like.
But
a
it was
Thai
good.
guy.
It was. I would get like one of those and drink it, and that was like my pregame.
No, it was like we get one of those, and it was like just everybody just taking a sip out of that. We were done for the night.
The Arnold Palmer
Don't
wasn't
play
that
video
strong.
games. That's all we did. We drank and played video games.
Yeah.
We'd be standing like we were like 16 or 17. I was 17.
You knew
at the time.
21, right? We were 21 at the
18.
time.
No. I'll be honest.
Time.
You know, we were underage, and we were like, hey, you know, we stand at the corner of the liquor store. I was like, hey, dude, you know, can you get us like, you know, a 40 rack? And we just hand them a 20, keep the change.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy and get caught. You know what I mean?
One of
Like,
my
I just bought
buddies-
these kids a 40. 40 years in jail for you, bitch.
One of my buddies, his
40 days.
stepdad used to buy it for us because he was like Cambodian, didn't really speak English, didn't really know like that it was illegal for him to buy beer for us. So we would just tell him, and he was
He
like,
just wanted
okay.
the changes.
And what we used to do is he would go down and buy like a case of 40s, which is like what 12 of them or whatever. But I would go down with him. And the guy one time he was like, "Hey,
Did
you
you have
can't
a
do
beard
that." And the
then
guy,
as well?
yeah, I did actually. I was like 16. I had a beard. I actually bought
jeez.
alcohol one time without getting carded because of my beard. But yeah, I was carrying it, and the guy was like, "Hey, he can't touch it."
Yeah, that's
and
right,
then
that's
and then
the
the
thing.
my friend's stepdad was just like, "Oh, like I could carry that.
That's my son,
Look at
it's
me."
okay.
He was like, "Look at me, I can't carry that because he had a big belly." And he was like, "I'm out of shape." He's like, "This guy, it's my workhorse." And they were like, "Okay," and they never said anything about it again. So that's what I used to do. He would go buy it, and sometimes he would just go somewhere else, and I would go up
Yeah.
and take it.
So what has like adults done for you that you're not supposed to do? Like
Beer.
other than just the beer and alcohol.
They bought me
Diddled my
cigarettes.
butt.
They buy you cigarettes.
Pretend I
Gave me marijuana.
I'll tell you, my dad rented a porno of me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Seems like something Dad would do.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
your
then
dad
I'll
seems
tell
like he
you-
would do that.
So we rented. It's weird, but guys, come on,
Yeah.
you've done that. We rented a porno,
No, I didn't.
and I
know
had my
porno.
friends come over,
I never.
and we watched
I
the
always
porno
thought that was
together.
weird.
Me and
I don't know
like
how people
two
do
of
that.
my friends, and then I remember he told one of the idiots told his parents, and then his parents wanted to they were really pissed. Can we sue his dad for doing that? And it's like, no, mom, don't do that. And it's like, and then they were telling me like, my mom's pissed. She wants to sue your dad. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, my dad's doing something cool, and then,
And he got it for you. And
Snitches
he
get
came
stitches.
over.
Should have beat his ass up. Is what you should have done. Fucking retard.
Well, he's definitely a
Excuse my
retard. But
language.
what the fuck? Why did you gotta tell your mom?
Right.
You tell your mom.
Out of all
you
people,
idiot.
yeah.
You tell your mom everything.
Yeah.
He
How
probably
many
went
anal
home. He
beads
probably
you
went
buy?
home and started crying.
I watched something weird at
That
my friend's
happened.
house.
Well, we weren't that young. We
Oh.
were 13. So, you know what the fuck's going on at 13.
Oh, he probably went home and tried to have his mom buy him get something for him. Hey, mom, Tiago's dad rented
That's
him a
not what he
pornography.
told
Can
us.
you get one for me too? Like what?
That's not what he told us.
I don't know.
Son of a bitch. Like, you snitching motherfucker.
He definitely ratted you out. Did you kick his
did.
ass?
No. We
Oh, actually, you're already on the fence. About to get sued by his mom. Maybe kick
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ass.
Okay, you beat his ass, then you really get sued. So tell me, guys, how's your week? I mean, I heard from Junior fucking snow's coming down.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 3 to 5
man.
inches.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
And then
I'm gonna be
Tuesday again,
drifting
or
around.
Wednesday?
I was
damn it.
hoping it would go
Should've bought snow
get pushed back
tires.
to Sunday because I'm
Should've
working.
bought what?
So I'll just be at
Oh,
work all day and I
yeah.
won't have to worry about it.
Snow tires.
What do you work?
Snow tires.
Tewksbury
Let me
Hospital.
use those.
Oh, okay.
Kay said you should have bought snow tires. You got snow tires?
I should have
have
bought snow
snow
tires.
I want snow tires, but I don't really need it. But
Well, you're gonna say you have a Subaru?
I
You
do.
Well,
got
yours is
that?
all-wheel drive, anyways.
Subi Crew.
I don't really need it.
I
Well, I
mean-
mean, it's better traction, of course,
It's
but
definitely a better choice. I was talking with Junior last
Yeah.
week. It's like I was one of those non-believers who's like, oh, tires doesn't make a difference. It's the car, it's the driver. You drive slow, it's fine. And then one year, I read a lot of reviews and I was like on the fence. I was like, you know what? I think I can buy just a set of snow tires, because with the last car that I had, it needed brand new tires. But the thing was, I don't know a good all season yet. So it was gonna, and plus this winter before, my tire was bald, so I was having a shitty traction, and I was just really scared to drive that winter.
No, I've been in
I was
cars
wi-
with
I didn't
bald-ass
wanna
tires
drive.
winter.
yeah, that's
in
horrible,
in
man.
half an inch of snow,
It's
when
like
it's
a
like dusting.
balloon
I don't
in
even want to
snow.
drive because no traction. So I was like, I'm gonna buy winter tires this year, and then in the summertime I'll just buy dedicated summer tires. So that's what I did. And when I bought the snow tires, I was telling Junior, he's like, oh my god, it's like day and night.
Yeah, it's a
and
huge
I
difference.
and the thing was, I did a lot of research, and I was watching this one guy who was reviewing, and he reviewed. Well, the thing was, he reviewed the snow tires inside of on an ice rink, on like a hockey ice rink.
Yeah.
And he had a tricycle, but he had the actual tires on those tricycle, and he said compare this to the regular tires, which they did, and the snow tires had much better traction, where it gained traction much faster. It stopped a lot quicker in shorter distance than regular all-season tires.
So snow tires can save your life.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah, it could.
time.
So if you can
Well,
afford,
I drive a big F-150, so it's like I have.
Do you put snow in the back?
mid-season-
I heard people do that
do you
sometimes.
No,
Wait.
it's four-wheel drive. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
need to do that.
'Cause I know
You
some
can just,
people do that.
You
They-
can it's not all-wheel drive, so it's not on all the time. It's
Yeah,
just
you just
and you
switch
can
it.
you can
Oh,
lock
the
your
key.
differentials as well.
Yeah.
So you put lock your differentials so all tires spin at the same time, which means you can't get stuck.
Yeah.
Unless you're an idiot and you're trying to drive in the fucking mountains somewhere. You know, it's not made for that. It's made for like driving in the city and dealing with, you know, a foot of snow. It's not a big deal. It's a pretty big truck.
Because I remember.
Now all I need is a gun.
I'm
remember
Yi?
American.
You need a rifle, not a gun.
I need a shotgun.
You remember Yi?
Shotgun.
Yi?
Yeah.
Remember him? One time, that's why
Louis?
his dad's truck, he borrowed it one time. And we were like, why is there all this fucking snow in the back? So we took all the snow out the back. He was driving, he was like fishtailing and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause
and then
it's rear-wheel
he
drive.
told his dad, he's like, hey, like, the car is all crap. He's like, let me guess, you took all the snow out.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, because we were using it
But
to
that's
move
like
something.
a double-edged sword. Like
Yeah.
you have to understand, like that's a problem because if it gets a little warm, it's gonna melt off. And
Yeah.
then first snowstorm, you're gonna have to keep your, you know, you're gonna let it just get it snowed in.
Yeah.
So, what some of my friends used to do, they had S10s back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the old S10s Chevy, and it was rear-wheel drive. But what they would do is they would put sandbags
Yeah,
in the
that's
back.
what they do
And that
now,
would
too.
work as well. So it's like, why you got sandbags? Are you going to war? What is this, World War II?
Ready for the
Are you
floods?
ready to make, you know what I mean?
Trenches.
It's like, you're making trenches, motherfucker. No, it was just, it's like, I just don't want to, you know, be
Yeah, they're just waiting in
fishtailing
the
all
back,
over the place.
right.
But I've been driving when I used to work at, in Danvers, and there was a Mustang in front of me, and he was literally driving sideways the whole way.
Just
And I'm like, dude, this is so
drifting
dangerous.
all the
So
way to
pull
where he
over,
needs to go.
call a tow truck, sell the fucking car. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why would anyone buy a rear-wheel drive car unless you can buy another car?
Yeah, especially up here.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you live in Mass, dude. You might as well be living in Siberia.
There's
We
a
get
guy-
snow.
There's a guy at my workplace. He drives like a low down, like sporty Audi.
Yeah.
Every winter, something
But
new's
the-
broken
but the
on
Audi
the
are
bottom.
But the
four-wheel
Audis
drive.
are four-wheel
Yeah,
drive.
they're four-wheel
Are
drive.
they? But
Yeah,
well, no,
they're
I
all-wheel
wasn't.
drive.
Not so much
Yeah,
about the
all-wheel
drive.
drive.
I meant like it's low and it's sporty and it's his all year
Sporting is your
car.
plow in the
So-
He's basically
So-
plowing all the snow.
Yeah, so
You just be
like
calling the
every
Audi to
winter,
plow my driveway.
every winter his front bumper gets cracked,
Yeah.
and then summer comes, they'll fix it,
That's his-
and then winter comes again,
So you
and
know-
I'm like, get a different car
Oh.
if you're replacing the bumper every fucking winter.
Well, you
I
see,
guess he
like-
has the money to do
Oh
it.
yeah,
so-
no, he's a higher up in the.
Yeah, so
in
he got
the-
the money.
So with that, like, I was talking with like, you know, some of the guys at my workplace, and you know, they drive like these really drop cars, like lower than a tennis ball.
Well, you got to
And
go
then-
sideways over the
Let's-
speed
okay.
bump.
No, and he
Are
was
they in
not-
their 20s? They got to be in their 20s.
Okay, so they're
'cause
20s,
that's a 20s
and the thing was like, I was like,
you're in your 30s, you don't.
I
give a
was like,
shit.
yeah, I was like in my early 30s at the
You're
time.
over it.
And I was asking him, like, because he was watching these videos, like, oh, what are you watching? You know, like back when I was smoking too. So I was like probably 29 at the time. He was like in his early
Wow.
20s.
So young.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Damn, still older.
No,
Back, I was just gonna say
still
that.
older
Back
than
then
you,
you were
man.
still
But he
older.
was, no, but so the story goes is like I was like, why would you guys do that? It's like you, like, because he was complaining about like how his boy got a ticket for his car being too low, and I was like, well, you know, like it's the law that you got to have it a certain height. And he goes, well, you know, like this is how they like it. I was like, well, the thing is, like, if you get pulled over, you get a ticket, you know, you're gonna have to fix it, you have to pay it, and get it heightened. And he goes, no, we just pay it off, and you know, like we'll go again, and like a few months later, he'll probably get another ticket.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't get it. You're paying all these fines for like something that can be preventable. But the thing that he told me was like, it's a lifestyle,
Yeah.
and I was just
Oh,
like,
You know-
God,
you know,
it's a life.
It's only in.
if you can afford the tickets,
Yeah.
by all means, great.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't want to pay.
If it's bankrupting you,
I don't want a
do
cop to
something
pull me
different,
over every
yeah.
few months for, you know, like what is it, violation of like
Yeah.
ground clearance.
I had a buddy that happened to him. His car got.
Do you think?
he got
Do you
like
think
3 or
when
4
chicks go to
tickets.
the club, they get tickets for getting too low?
Good one, my
Oh,
guy.
yeah, we got dad jokes.
What were you saying, Eric?
Yeah, he got like 4 tickets in the same month for like exhaust, car height,
Tint.
and
No?
no, it wasn't tint. It was 3, and it was that his tires were too wide. They were outside
Oh,
the tire
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So it was, and it was like a month after he had set all that stuff up, and then he was going. He got hit with the car was too low, and then they were like, he got pulled over again. He was like, oh, he's like, I haven't got a chance to fix it because the car was too low. Oh, I'm not pulling you over because it was low. Your tires are sticking out. Oh, your exhaust is too loud.
Yeah.
Like I felt like they were just targeting him. They were like, all right, this guy's car's low. Oh, you didn't fix it? Get him for the next violation.
The cops try to. They pulled me over because my exhaust was too loud.
Yeah.
But I have the aftermarket factory part And I'm like, you guys, what are you talking about? Why are you saying my car's too loud when this is a
Sometimes
this is a factory. This is factory part.
Fuck you,
Oh, yeah?
Tyus.
So
OEM.
they're like, your exhaust too loud. I was like, you can check the muffler yourself. It says STI on it. This is made from
This is
super.
It's
manufactured.
Yeah, and they were like,
It's OEM.
oh, okay. And then
Still
they
not the
checked it.
market.
They didn't give me a ticket. They was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, you guys?
Hey,
pulled
bro,
me
just-
over?
they
He
go
was
by-
bored.
by
He's like, oh,
doors.
this guy's kind
Yeah.
of loud. I'll pull him over. I got to do something.
Yeah.
Make my quota.
Should have given you a ticket for being too
It probably
beautiful.
sounded loud, and they're like, this Asian guy,
Smooth
gonna pull him
motherfucker.
over.
It was funny because it's like, you know, like how cops say, oh, we don't have quotas for the month or whatever, but then
Because it's
actually,
illegal.
like,
They can't admit to it.
no, they
That's
do.
illegal.
Like, one cop actually came out and said, no, we actually do have quotas.
Yeah, well, off the record.
Well, I'm not supposed
So,
to say this, but
having
we do.
quotas-
And he
yeah.
actually said on the
Case,
podcast.
they're gonna pull your ass over
Chicken
right
bear.
now. They're gonna give
pull me
you
over, pull me over for what?
for being too beautiful, like Junior.
You know,
Yeah, cars, cool. Anyways.
So what weird things have you discovered like this past week? I know you got like notes in your phone.
So what's
waiting
what's
just to come
something
out.
you don't know about cars that bothers you?
I don't give a shit
Tire
about
pressure?
cars.
Oh, I've seen your car. And I
That
know
light
you don't
comes
give a
on.
shit.
Oh my
My
god.
car's pretty good
I gotta bring
considering
it to
I
the
don't give a
garage.
shit about
I
it.
gotta bring
Headlight
the
fluid?
dealership.
Yeah.
Let's not
Oh,
talk
yeah, I'm
over
not that fucked
Let's
up.
not talk over each other, guys.
I can always look it up. That's what Google's for. One time I changed the light on my Beetle all by myself. I didn't know how to do that shit because you gotta, like, with the Beetle, you gotta go in here. But that light ended up being, it wasn't just the light that was fucked up. It was the wiring. So it worked for like a second and then it got busted again. I had to bring it in anyways, but at least I tried.
I remember
So,
changing the
fuck
battery on
you.
that Beetle.
Do you guys have a cookie so we can give it to her?
A for effort.
I don't need a fucking cookie. That's
I'll
too
be-
much
there's-
sugar.
There's a
Can I
beer.
give you a star?
You know what I
Star,
want? You
golden
know what I
star.
want?
She
You
wants
don't
a
start
break-
talking about fucking cars.
You want a participation trophy, bitch?
Please, I don't need that shit. If I wanted to, I could figure out how to do everything on my car. I changed my tire by myself once because
Wow.
there were no men in that house.
Oh.
So
you know
I
how to
just
change
did it
the
by
tire?
Change
myself.
your tire now.
Oh, okay.
What? Help me out. I'm weak. I have noodle arms. I don't go to the gym. Anyways, cars suck. I want an electric one though. That'd be dope.
A
That's
Tesla.
about it. Because then I could like run people over. They won't even hear me coming. I mean, I could drive far.
Don't say those things. You're on the internet.
Nice.
Please.
People are gonna take you
Tice
serious.
is on the list now.
Dude,
Okay.
people believe the Earth is flat. They're
For
gonna
real.
take you serious. They're gonna think you're being serious. There's that convention, the Flat Earth convention.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh my God.
Bunch of fucking.
They're
I
like,
know.
we are trying to teach the
Bush,
alternative
no,
science.
9/11.
So I forgot his name, but he's out in like Arizona, New Mexico, and he's actually he has his own rocket. He's a
Oh, I've
65-year-old
seen
dude.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said
And
he's gonna
want-
shoot himself in
He
the
wanted to fly into the like the stratosphere and to prove that Earth is flat by taking pictures.
Can we help him?
Yeah.
No, the thing, you know
It's
what's
very
really,
illegal
You know
what
what's
he's
really
trying to
messed- no. The thing was he couldn't because he was supposed to fly a couple weeks ago, but then like the state says you don't have a permit to. There's certain areas that you can like you have to get permits. You have to be in certain areas. So
Yeah.
he's trying to get permits. He's trying to do
Yeah, because
that.
when you fly that high, the
But the
Earth
thing
is
is-
spinning.
It's like
He's gonna land on somebody's fucking porch.
it's really messed
Killer
up
cat.
because he wasn't a flat earther to begin with. He just became one a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and he has a lot of back. And he has one of those like it's like a Kickstarter or GoFundMe kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll give
And
him
he was
money.
able to convince one of these guys who does podcasts as well. And he's a flat earther dude. And he convinced all these other flat Earth people to donate to him so he can build this rocket
Jesus.
to go and take pictures
I feel you,
just to
Tiago.
prove that
I
it's
feel
flat.
you, man.
And
Yeah.
you know what's even
I feel you.
Can I
Yeah.
donate? I want to see this.
yes,
happen.
donate.
Watch
and
him
the thing
fail.
was,
I have
Watch
no
him
money, but
fail.
I will donate to this cause.
I didn't watch the video
He
or
deserves
read
money.
the article, but there was an article about someone had found the edge of flat Earth in Antarctica.
Oh really?
You mean the edge of an
No,
ice cliff.
but that's what they think, that there's an ice wall.
A place where
There's a big
nobody
ass
can
Game
even
of
go.
Thrones, a big ass
Okay.
ice wall.
The thing is, nobody can even go there just to
Winter's
prove it.
Is that what he said?
It's like no. It's like no. You just think about it. Like you
No,
can't.
You can go there.
You can go there, but the thing is, who's gonna trek all the way out there just to prove that the Earth is flat? Nobody. None of you flat Earth people out there are gonna do that.
Motherfuckers, that's what you're gonna say.
I want you guys to do that.
Are you kidding me? It's there.
Square
but
up.
I want to see you fucking take your little boat
Take the challenge.
and no, take
out
your
there.
take your little boat, and then just travel around the
That's literally
Antarctic.
was
Good luck. It's like one of
go
the
as
worst
far as you
seas
can.
ever to be.
No,
in.
okay, or just go straight in a straight
Just go
line,
as far
and
as
you're
you
gonna
can.
end up back where you started, my friend, because it's a circle.
You know what's funny?
It's the circle of life.
Speaking of flat
Lion
earthers,
King.
I was
No,
reading.
It's a sphere.
1994.
It's a sphere, not a circle. Either. You
But
say
you're
circle,
doing a
they're gonna-
circle around, is what I'm saying, because you're just going in one line. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
not going the whole sphere. You're going around.
I think it's easy if you just rent an
well, you keep
airplane.
looking directly into
Yeah.
the camera. That's
I mean,
bothering
one,
me.
what was that? What was the whole thing about Christopher Columbus?
because it's funny.
Like,
Christopher
They
Columbus.
thought because
Yeah.
they thought it was a flat
they thought
Earth
it was
because
flat
they were.
at the time too. It's like, oh, if you go too far, you're gonna fall off the edge. And Christopher Columbus came all the way over here to the East Indies. Not American
That's-
necessarily, but
Yeah.
Debatable, but that's what
But
they thought.
you know.
no, I was reading a comic and it was about flat earthers and it was like a guy in NASA was like looking at reading the flat earthers and he was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. So he gets like the leader of the Flat Earth Society, brings him to space,
Who's that?
and he's in the spacesuit as a thing. And the flat earther was like, oh, these are just projections in the helmet. Like you're trying to trick me. I'm gonna take the
Projections in the
helmet
helmet
off.
off.
And then he takes the helmet off and he dies. And then you see the NASA guy like on the computer again, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe NASA killed the flat earther.
No, it's like, do
He's
not
like,
take
"Oh
your
my
helmet
God."
off. Whatever you do not take the helmet off.
It was like you
Did
can't. It was
anyways.
like the point of the comic is like you can't win with stupid people. Like oh, you
Yeah,
bring them
there's-
up and prove that it's round. Oh, it's a lie.
Bye.
There's no
Bye,
point.
Allie.
There's no point of
Come
it.
say hi to the camera, no?
Because like I said, you could bring a whole squad of flat earthers to space, and they'll see that it's a sphere, and they're just gonna be like, oh, that's just TV projections. I want to go out there. Okay, go out there. Oh, it's projections in my helmet. Like you know, they're gonna come up with an excuse.
What is it? It's like what's
I
that
think
saying?
it's tied to religion in a sense. It's gotta be.
Because
No.
religion thinks it's Earth-centric when in reality.
Yeah, they think everything is rotating
No, but
around
isn't
the Earth.
not even flat earthers think Earth is the center of the universe? They know the sun's there.
They do,
They
but
know
they
that it's
believe
there,
the
but
way.
they believe.
The sun
But they
goes
believe-
Yeah,
up.
but the
The
sun
Earth,
is only
the
like
sun is the one that's revolving around. That's why we
4,000
have
miles
those,
away.
and the same thing with the moon.
I never really looked up at
And
flat
it's like-
earthers because I'm not,
Is there anything
you know,
left?
The thing was, like-
1600s.
I'm like, I just can't like. Why would like
know.
all these,
Wheat beer.
all these, you know?
No IPA.
I mean, it's too easy to debunk, man.
I'll
It's
take
just
it.
it
I
makes
mean,
me
just-
think that people are just
Like if you know
retarded.
basic physics, you can find out
Not
that the
even-
Earth
They
is round.
obviously don't. 'Cause they're
No. See,
dumb.
the simplest thing is, well,
Catch me outside.
prove it. go
The
to that
atmosphere.
the building, the tallest building in Dubai. Okay, the sun sets or rise at different time depending on what floor you're on. You can be the bottom; it'll rise at at a certain time.
Thank
Be
you.
on the top; it'll be a few minutes later.
Yeah.
Because the sun is rising
because
at
it's
the
so
same
soft
time
further.
because of
No,
the
wouldn't the top-
curvature.
Wouldn't the top be earlier, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because we see the
No,
sun.
no, later.
Rising.
like when it sets.
It's gonna rise earlier
When it
and set
sets.
later.
Oh,
Set.
no, no, I think when he
Okay,
first
yeah.
said
But let me
rising.
explain
It also
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
No,
vice
I
versa.
get it.
It's-
He said rising,
Yeah.
but then explained the
Vice
setting
versa.
time.
Yeah. So what happens is
No, I get it.
in the I think it's called Burj Khalifa
something
or
else.
something. That
Yeah,
building.
Yeah,
Khalifa.
the
So-
Khalifa.
They have like a restaurant up there, and they have tables set up. So when people do Ramadan, which is the
Yeah.
time of the year when Muslims
Yeah, you can't eat until sunset.
don't eat until like sun up and sundown and stuff. So there's tables up there that are set up just so people can enjoy the day longer, and then there's a way so like because the sun sets earlier there, so if you're up there you have to wait longer
Yeah.
to be able to eat and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can eat a little bit.
I want to know how much that cost.
Oh, it's
That's got to be.
Lots.
100 and something
Everyone
to go to the top of the tower.
to
My
go to the
buddy,
top.
my
Just
buddy
the-
was in there in
The
Dubai.
elevator just.
I think
all
he
the
said
way
it
up.
was almost $200
Get
just
the
to go to
fuck
the
outta
top.
Here. That's fucking wild,
But
man.
yeah, he's
That's
like,
wild.
you want to ride the elevator, go up to the top, and not do anything, but just look out the window. You're gonna
Dude, it's gotta be
drop
fa-
2 bills.
It has
That's
to
it.
be. It has to be fantastic.
Oh
It
yeah,
has to be.
you know
Better
LD,
be.
LD, right? You know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he went to Tokyo, he stopped in Dubai, and that's what he did. He went up on it, and he was like, it was ridiculously expensive, but worth it. Like he loved it. He said
Better
that
be.
it's the tallest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that could top it is literally like being in a fighter jet, like flying around,
Yeah.
you know,
Or just in
or
an
a
airplane.
pilot in general. Yeah, I guess.
Or in an airplane and look out the window.
No, but you're not
That's not
actually
the same
flying
thing.
it,
Just clouds.
Do you know how boring it is to fly?
and it's moving so much.
Except when there's a lot of turbulence.
You've been in an airplane.
I've never been in an
Yeah,
airplane.
but if
I've
you
been
if
in
you
a
were
lot of airplanes.
No. I'm talking like the
Oh
fighter jet
yeah,
one.
the one that goes.
Fighter
Well,
jet.
no, it was
The
a
Blue
stunt
Angels?
plane.
Thais been in a stunt play.
Really? Have you?
Yeah,
right?
they brought me up. Well, the Blue Angels were doing stunts. I got to see some of them really close. They all have nice butts.
They're all in well.
But I was with like
Your
another
sister, man.
like stunt guy, and he brought me up
Your sister.
and cut the engine, and whoosh, we just fell. And then he did one where we fell straight, and then we were upside down. And I have video, and I didn't scream because I ain't a little bitch. But it was fucking dope. And I've never even been on a roller coaster, so.
You've never been on the roller
No,
coaster?
so that was like my first time doing some crazy ass shit.
So
You still
you
haven't
went.
been on a roller coaster?
I don't need to now. I done better. Do better than me, bitch. Do it. Don't go skydiving. Cause
Thais,
then
stop
you
talking to the camera.
I'm about to go
Listen.
skydiving.
I know.
You're talking to us.
I'm a YouTuber now.
Thais thinks
Are you
this
really
is
YouTube?
YouTube.
I just don't have any videos up. I do have a video I took when I was very drunk, and I was like,
When are you not drunk?
It's
you
not-
fucking
it's not as good as my
fucking
video.
It's
crap
getting
human
rare,
being?
okay?
Well, she's not
I don't
drunk.
drink much anymore.
She's hungover.
I'm pretty sure my video is better than
I'm
yours,
not.
Thais.
You said you were hungover.
I said I feel like I'm hungover
Yeah,
because
I feel
I've
like
been
I'm-
sick.
Oh.
My video is definitely better than any video you have up there.
What's
Thais.
your
Yeah.
video?
Oh God!
It's
it was
Gustavo
something. So
time.
this was years
What
ago.
is it?
It's called Gustavo the Daredevil. You guys can look it up. It's grainy as fuck.
It was like
We
filmed
were-
on a sidekick.
My
That's
friend
all
has,
we got,
like,
a sidekick.
my friend has a really long driveway,
Yeah.
and at the bottom, Eric set up possibly the worst ramp in the world. He was on a small bike,
First off,
and he kept
they
going.
didn't set
And
it
at
up.
one point, I'm like, you know what? I should film this. And I had an iTouch, which was one of the shittiest
It was
phones.
a sidekick.
No, it wasn't a sidekick. I had an iTouch. I had a little ball that you play with. And so I filmed on that. It's grainy as shit, but you can hear just. And it was the one time I decided to film too. I wasn't filming before, and I was like, you know what? And then I'm filming.
He
and
said,
this-
hold my beer,
It's
let's
funny.
do this.
It's funny because
Did you really say that?
no.
I was gonna
I think
say.
someone did hold my beer though, but no. And I'm an idiot because I went on it and I didn't realize till like I was halfway down the hill that the bike I was riding had 2 flat tires. So like I go over the ramp and I clear it good, but when the front tire hits,
no.
it doesn't roll
There's
because
no-
it's
and there's
flat.
no bounce.
So it just goes and
Pow.
then buckles and then
Yeah.
just stops. So I just flip over and I just.
He didn't get hurt, so it's
Oh,
fine.
actually, I got hurt. Do I still have the scar in my
That
shin?
sounds pretty painful.
It was fucking.
I have an
hard.
indent in my
yeah,
bone.
yeah, I see.
My
Yeah, but-
bone is indented.
Dude, I have the same one.
Yeah, and I didn't know about
It's
that
only
until
10
later because I had
seconds
like
long, too.
scraped up my
Yeah, but
arm.
you can link it
So
in
that
the
was what I was
description.
noticing, and then like I went
Yeah.
in later, like 2 hours later to go, and I went to go take off my shoe, and I just had like a
Oh,
big
it's
lump.
playing.
No, don't play on
I'm
the TV.
trying not to. Wait, no, it's trying to play at home.
What?
Wow, your
does it
phone's
do that?
gangster.
It won't, because it's not connected. See, grainy.
Oh,
yeah.
see, that would have been dope, man. You could have just boom, and then a little preview of what happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've all done that
All right,
once
look at.
or twice in our.
You can play it on the TV. Play it on the TV.
Play it on TV,
Yeah.
so
was quick.
the podcast can see it.
First of all, that's a horrible ramp. There's no air time.
I gotta see this. I gotta
No.
see this.
They're not gonna be able to.
Because you know why earlier that day we're doing it with skateboards. That's why.
Oh yeah.
So we put
Is
it
it
closer
working
because
or
you know.
Not-
If
not
you
yet.
had more air in the tires, you would have more air time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If those tires weren't flat, I would have
Is it
I would have been
playing?
Right there,
perfectly
yeah,
fine.
it's gone.
That's pretty funny.
But you could see that I noticed at the end that I'm like,
Right here,
shit,
podcast,
these tires.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Do you see how the front tire stops and turns?
Dude, that could be on like
No, it's
ridiculousness or
not.
something.
Stop that.
I submitted it to
Stop the next
Tosh.0.
video.
I did.
So
I did.
disclaimer: wear a helmet and shin pads and knee pads and elbow pads,
I remember
safe,
when I
kids.
showed people
Be
that
safe,
video.
kids.
wrist pads.
Yeah.
Everyone
wear
was
a
like,
bodysuit.
everyone
some
was
shit.
surprised I wasn't more hurt.
That
Like,
looks like
it looks
because-
like I got really beat up, but really all I did was scrape
You
up
can
my
hear a
arm.
friend
Oh, your arm?
laughing from the
In
top
my
of
shin.
the fucking hill.
Like that was
Yeah.
it.
The
It looked like you
driveway.
banged your head,
It sounds
too.
like he's
No,
right
my
next
face
to
didn't
me.
touch the ground at
But he's
all.
on top of the driveway.
Because
He left soul out.
I literally scraped like this whole thing. I had to wear bandages from here.
Yeah.
So I had like road rash, but like, because I caught myself like this.
Commercial.
Yeah,
Skip.
before my lights.
No, I was. I
Are we
think I
getting,
was
do we get sponsored?
maybe 8 or 9 years old.
By Apple.
And I was riding my bicycle,
Boom, pay-
and I was like,
send a check,
I looked at
Apple,
my
send a
bike
check.
up for the curb because I was gonna go up a curb, and I totally, it was bad timing. And then what happened was I went down, but when I went down, it hit the curb, so like my bike just went forward.
Oh, just
and they're
flipped.
like I face planted onto the
Been
sidewalk.
there, done that.
So I got like the scar right over here. You can probably see it.
Yeah.
You
I've
should've said it.
I've never hit my face like that
Yeah,
hard
I
from
would-
like bike and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I always knew to catch myself. Because I used to like rollerblade and shit too. So
Because the thing was like the
What's
thing
the
was-
worst injury you guys ever had?
worst injury?
Yeah.
Oh, I broke my collarbone.
Wow, that sounds awful.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Dislocated
it was,
yeah.
Oh, it was football, and some guy, football's football.
And his knee landed right on my
Ugh.
my collarbone.
Damn.
And all I heard was a big. I was like, no, I know that sound, and I couldn't move this arm at all. Like it was so painful. Like if I was just to like, even just touch my arm, this whole thing right here would just be in pain.
You went to the
Damn.
hospital and everything?
Of course.
Okay.
And
Or he would be like walking funny. And like,
Yeah.
this-
My worst one was I
It's like,
broke my ring finger. Well, I didn't break it. I was a little kid, and my like 9 years older than me cousin body slammed me on the bed, and my ring finger bent back so far that the nail scratched the back of my wrist. Like I
Ew!
dislocated every joint in the finger. So when I went to the doctors,
I can't imagine
he
the
had to
sound of
grab
that.
it.
Yeah,
He was like, "All right, this is gonna
something like
hurt." He
this.
was like, "Crack, crack, crack."
Exactly.
And then I had to wear a cast,
Yeah.
and I'm lefty, so I only had these two fingers and a cast down to my elbow, like fourth grade.
How old were you?
I was in fourth grade. I was like
9,
9,
10.
10.
How did you jerk off then?
I didn't at the time.
He went straight to
But because of that incident, I'm ambidextrous now. Because
Yeah, yeah.
I milked it so hard. I was a lazy piece of shit in school. I was like, I can't write. I only have two fingers. It's hard for me to write. And then they were like, well, eventually the teachers got sick. And like, use your right hand. Do the best you can. And I'm like, damn it. And then I learned. I'm like, yo, I can write just as well. My handwriting's pretty terrible anyways.
It's okay.
Yeah, my brother's like that. He was born like that. He's a natural lefty, but he can actually write with his
Yeah.
I'm a lefty
Like when
too.
I started doing it with my right
Julia's a
hand.
lefty?
I'm a lefty.
When I started writing with my
Julia's
right
a
hand, that's
lefty.
what I realized. I'm like, oh, I can actually write just as well. It takes a little longer, but I mean,
Can we please gather the group of lefties and get rid of them?
Well,
Thank you.
I mean, it doesn't
Back
matter.
in the day,
It's
I
unnatural.
I think in the Middle
Ladies
Ages they
to
would
do that.
make you.
That was the Middle Ages, yeah,
become-
because they thought it was like the left hand is the devil's hand, whatever. It
That's
was.
why waking up on the wrong
But
side
that's
of
the
the bed was
hand.
the
I
left side
think
of
it's
the
the
bed.
hand you wipe your ass with. That's why they were all like. Weird.
My worst injury. My
well, you know
turn.
what? I wipe my hand. I mean, I wipe my ass with my right. So.
Wait,
I'm just kidding.
They didn't have
wiping your
pictures.
ass?
It was like straight.
I'm righty.
I never
wipe
do that.
water off
I use
right,
my bidet.
so it doesn't
I wash
matter.
my hands afterwards. It's all good.
You can do whatever.
yeah,
I'm not touching this shit.
Let's
My
order some
worst
Japanese toilet.
injury
It's
was
just like
done
Tice,
by a
tice, tice,
Christmas
tice.
tree.
It's really annoying when you're trying to listen when you do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
trying to tell a story.
Then go tell a story. Get our attention.
My worst injury was from a Christmas tree in July.
your first injury.
In
I didn't
July?
really have any injuries. Like
You don't
worst
have any injuries.
injuries.
What's your worst injury?
Weren't you in a
Christmas
car
tree in
crash?
July. Oh, but I didn't break anything.
What happened to your Christmas tree in July?
We were bringing a box with the fake Christmas tree in it inside the house.
Okay.
And the metal part was sticking out.
Oof.
And it stuck inside my knee
Oh.
and like ripped.
That's the worst.
Yeah, but the doctor that did my stitches was really hot. But I was only 13 and my legs were still hairy, so I was very self-conscious. But I didn't shave yet. I was 13. I was like, I'm not gonna shave the fuck. But the that doctor was
that sounds-
"Oh,
that's a-
so hot."
That's a
That's
soft
the only
ass
thing she
injury.
remembers. She don't remember the pain. Nothing.
She just remembers the
That's-
doctor.
She
It didn't
remembers-
hurt that much. What scared me was all this blood gushing out of my leg.
I couldn't even use stitches because I've gotten so many stitches in my lifetime. Just stupid, terrible.
I've never
stuff.
had stitches.
I've
Never had stitches.
The weirdest
I've never
spot I
broken a
have
bone.
stitches is
You're
I had
nuts.
to get 5
dick.
stitches
Oh.
on my left ass cheek when I was like 6. Because I hopped on the couch not knowing
don't do that.
Don't.
Oh, sorry. Not knowing that my mom was rearranging the pictures.
Yeah.
So I jumped on a picture not realizing the glass stabbed me in my butt
No
cheek.
way.
And then my mom's like, you
fuck.
broke the picture, go to your room. And I go to my room. And then when she's cleaning up the glass, she notices that there's blood on one of the shards. And then I was just gushing blood, and she had to bring me to the hospital to get stitches on my ass cheek.
Think about it this way. It could have been worse. It
Could be worse.
could have been your
could've-
butthole.
Jar.
Just a little
What
bit
hair is
more
what
to this
picture?
side.
You should have been shitting pancakes.
Yo, I can't wait for part. I want to see part 2, man. But
Part
they-
2 is supposed to come
Oh
out.
no, that's Super Troopers 2.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
mind.
that's right, Super
Never
Troopers
mind,
2.
I'm
I thought they're
confusing.
talking about One Man, One Jar Part 2. 1 Man, 2 jars? I was lost for a second.
One man, 2 jars.
Case, what about you? Any major injuries?
Worst injury I ever had was my sciatica, where
Give him a
Yo,
close
what?
face.
Say that
I
again.
had sciatica.
Yeah.
Sciatica?
Yeah, so so we all have the sciatic nerve that
Uh-huh.
goes from our back to down our
Sounds
left
like
leg.
some lady you might know. Like
Yeah, for real.
It's the nerve that goes down your left leg,
Yeah.
and it's on your left leg.
Yeah.
Sciatic. That's
Great
called the sciatic nerve.
Heard
So
of
what
it.
happened was, I was jumping off like a snow mountain, and I think I might have landed the wrong way, but I thought nothing of it, and all of a sudden, like I started getting like weird tingling, and then my left leg started to like
Go like
started,
numb.
not numb, but started to what is it? Swollen.
Yeah.
My ankle got swollen. I was like, this is really getting bad, and it started to get hurt throughout the duration of the day. So I went home early that day from work. The next day I was like, I this is hurting so bad, I can't go to work. So I went to get X-rays. They're like, no broken bones or anything, but we're gonna look at, see what else is wrong. And comes to find out that I hit my sciatic nerve, which is called sciatica.
Yeah.
And then pretty much it's the worst thing I ever had, because the whole entire week I probably slept for 4 hours, because no matter what position I was in, like, it just hurt like a motherfucker.
There was no way to not put pressure on
No,
it.
there was always pressure, because the thing is, it had to do with your disc and the nerve, and the disc was hitting the nerve. And the thing is, there's nothing you can do about it unless you get surgery and you like go in there and like slice the disc.
Must be hard to take a shit when you're
Yeah, for like
I don't
you had,
remember,
like,
to be
your
honest.
left-
I
your
just
right
remember
left
not
knee.
getting any sleep. I couldn't stand up straight. I was like hunched over the whole entire week, or 2 weeks actually. And then I was actually out of work for 2 weeks. And that's the one thing, because I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I just like located my left shoulder, and that hurt pretty bad. But sciatica, I was like, I don't even want my worst enemy to have sciatica. Because it, like, no sleep.
My worst enemy, he better have 2 sciatica.
No sleep, constant pain, and like, so I went to the doctors. Doctors was like, we'll recommend you naproxen to help with the inflammation. It was anti-inflammation
Yeah.
for the back, the muscles, and the nerves. Shit didn't work at all. My dad was like, oh, let's go see this therapist, and at the time it was Ratty Mom. And it's like, go see him, he'll work all the kinks and everything, he's like a therapist. And I was like, bullshit, I don't believe that crap.
Therapists are like, what's it called? The chiropractor?
Yeah, he's sort of like, he's not a chiropractor per se, but he's one of those, like, he worked on your body, and like he helped you align stuff.
Witch
know.
doctor, I think is the term you're looking for. Just kidding.
Could be that, I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
My-
I was literally gonna do that. Gross. We're like siblings or something.
My dad kept trying to sell this to me until I one day, like, I kind of gave him. I was like, all right, let's go see him. You'll see what he has to do.
It can't hurt.
So I went in,
Unless he sticks his finger in your butt.
and then,
It's to fix it from the
he
inside.
did like all these things with, like my legs and my back, and he goes, no, not like that. But the thing was, after a 25-minute session of him like massaging my back and like twisting my legs and arms and whatever this way and that way. But here's the thing, I went in there hunchback. I couldn't stand up straight. Okay. After the session, he was like, all right, stand up straight. I was like, you're kidding me, because I can't even stand up straight when I came in here. He's like, no, stand up straight. I'm serious. Like, I stood up, and I stood up, and I stood up. I was like, I stood up straight. I was like, what the hell did you do to fix my back?
It was
And like,
Tiago.
dude, I was so happy, I was crying. I gave that man a hug, and then I went outside, and I was like, I hugged my dad, and I was crying.
Damn.
Because like I was in so much pain that this dude fixed my back in 20 minutes, and then like I was okay.
Plot twist. It
So-
was Tiago.
His guardian angel all along.
You're walking outside.
So that's
feeling
that's the thing. Like,
Tiago.
I
My
totally
work here is
believe in
done.
like that
Fucking mask up.
massage therapy or whatever it is to
Yeah.
like realign your body, because that's what he did. Is he said, I'm gonna realign your spine to make it back to the way it's supposed to be. Because right now it's like he felt like he says like as he was going down my back, he's like, you're out of whack. You're way out of
Down his
line.
back.
And he fixed it. Apparently. It's
Tiago
good,
fixed
you know?
that shit.
I'll tell you something. So, I was doing deadlifts at the gym, and I was like trying to be cool, trying to like lift more weights. And then I'm doing it. End of the day, I'm fine. The next day, I was destroyed, and the next day was my tattoo appointment. So I go in to get my back tattooed, and my artist said lay down. So I lay down. She did the tattoo, but I was like, squeezing so hard because she was tattooed like, the lung
Lower
was
back,
fucking
yeah.
hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So she did all of that, whatever, and then I go home. I'm okay while driving home. When I get home, I am fucked. And then this like 5-6 days later, I can't even stand straight. I'm walking like this. So I call my buddy, D Long. And his name is D, and he's insane at massages. Because I've gotten massages before, deep tissue massages, with like women, it just feels like they're not strong enough. So I called D, and then D came over here actually.
Dick? Suspicious.
D Long, that's his name. He's actually incredible. at
His name
massage.
is Long.
Dick long in your
Yeah,
butt.
his last name is Long. So
Long
same as
dick.
Case Long. So he gave me a massage. The day of the massage, when he was done, I was back to normal. And not to plug in here again, he's fucking awesome.
Plot twist. It was Case the
Yeah,
whole
and that's
time.
where I believe, like, what D does.
Also a long.
Scratch yours?
It's like
That's how they work.
You fixed my back
it's
a
all
while
within
ago.
the
I
muscle.
fixed
It's crazy. He was
You know,
talking to
the
me.
Connected
But-
tissues to the bones and everything like that. It's like
Yeah.
it's all there, and as long as you like you.
Let me tell you, it
look up
wasn't
the
a
kinks.
pleasant massage. It was painful.
I'm pretty sure it was painful, but I'm pretty
It
sure
was very painful, but after he was done, I felt like I need to go again because my neck, like I keep doing this because my back just feels so
Case, just do it for him right now.
tight. Yeah.
Get over with.
Just start rubbing his back.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's a lot of love.
Thais, I have to say, I like your Christmas spirit.
I fucking love Christmas, dude.
I do too.
It's the best time of the year.
Tiago,
It's the most
your presents will be-
wonderful time of the year.
The fucking Grinch over here.
Who's the Grinch? I ain't the Grinch.
I am.
Eric
Christmas
is
is
wearing
the,
green
Christmas
today.
is
I'm
the
the
fucking
Grinch.
shit, dog.
It is. Year's almost over.
I don't know,
This year
man.
went by fucking
This is
fast,
crazy
man.
how fast it went.
This year went by fast.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Dude, I remember waking up January 1st, and then now it's like...
Yeah.
I remember waking up hungover January 1st thinking, wow, in just
I didn't
a
drink
few
that night,
days,
not that much.
I didn't
in just
either.
a few days, Trump will be president. Is this a joke?
Summer didn't
Was I
feel that
dreaming?
long.
Nightmare?
What's that?
Summer didn't feel that long.
Summer went fast really
Summer
fast.
Fall.
went by
I feel like we
Summer
didn't even get a
went by
fall
really
at all.
fast.
No,
yeah,
no,
fall,
yeah,
we didn't. It was like
yeah.
summer.
It was like summer. It went
Summer
summer,
2.0.
summer, a week
Can
of
we
fall,
get
then
second
winter.
breakfast? Can we get second summer?
I went to Europe for 2 weeks too.
Yeah.
So it almost feels like I cut summer in half.
Yeah.
It's weird, even though it's like summer over there, and it was weird.
This year just fucking flew by.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So are we going to Hawaii, Junior?
I mean, shit, I'm down.
I want to go. They have Samoan guys and they're really hot.
I want to try to go to Japan in May.
I'm
Case.
single. I need to
Hey,
find
Case.
me a man's.
Hey, Case, you down to go Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm done.
In April for Julia's birthday.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
sell my soul.
In April?
Oh, damn it. I already did that for my Switch. How many souls do we
Is
have?
that how you bought a Switch? You sold
I have
your soul?
3.
Sold my soul to the devil.
I have 3 souls. I have mine,
Something
David's,
about
and Jan Horn's.
eternity or something. I don't. Who cares? I'm alive now.
I got them both for cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I got a Switch. Zelda, great game. Mario Odyssey, woo! Zelda actually was the best game of the year. Voted best game of the
Really?
year, and it is.
Huh.
Breath of the Wild, everybody.
I feel like whenever a
Tomatoes on
Zelda
it.
game comes out, it's usually
Did
up
you
there.
learn how to ride
Like if
the
it's
bear?
not game of the year,
Wait,
it's
what?
like
Did you learn
a
how to
game
ride
of
the
its
animals?
platform.
I did ride a bear actually, but you can't keep them.
No.
You can just ride them once. But you can keep the horses. But they're kind of useless. But it's fun.
I rode a horse.
Some
for the
people
first
ride them
time
to
last
get
week.
like to
I just
fall.
started
did?
playing it. Yeah, because I play on Kalyats.
Oh.
Because I don't have
in
it.
the game, I'm thinking like a real horse.
No, I've ridden.
Real horse. Come on. What are we?
Last time I
What,
rode
we
a
go
horse, I was
outside?
like 6 years old.
What am I not a gamer and I actually do things that aren't inside my
Dude, why
house?
are you on? Why are you not on Twitch?
I
For
don't
real,
know.
why aren't
I
you
don't
on
have a
Twitch?
Yeah.
camera. My
You don't
computer-
have a camera. I'll
You
give
just-
you a camera.
And
That's the Grinch smile.
you need a whatchamacallit.
A computer and a
I
camera.
have a computer.
I
I
have
just
an
lost
HD
my
camera.
My computer's good for gaming and stuff.
You still there.
You need
But
a-
yeah, Case, you down? Right?
Anyone
Yeah.
want to play Age of Empires
In
with
April?
me?
Yeah, it's
Let me know.
April.
Yeah, I'm done.
No,
I have
but this
3.
is the thing. I give you stuff, but you never fucking do anything.
what
I'm
happened to
starting
those-
to do
those mics?
things.
You're a piece of shit.
The mics he gave you.
Yeah,
I've never
Yeah,
seen
I-
you use them.
Are you gonna?
Well,
are
what
you
am I
gonna-
going to use them for?
You can start your own
I
podcast,
was thinking of
Thais.
connecting them to my phone and talking to biddies up in that bitch.
You can do that.
You can start.
Yeah, you can do that.
Listen,
Yeah,
you just
hey guys, plugging my Snapchat. It's the THE, the little
cares what it's-
dash in the middle, not the
Underscore.
underscore. No,
My buddy
the
said
little-
you
the one
did.
in
You
the
never. You
It's-
never accepted him on Snapchat.
Why didn't you
It's an
accept him?
HD.
Who is he? Okay, I don't accept
Shut up,
randoms.
bitch.
You can.
Look.
It's public.
Full HD. Hold up.
You don't need a
Ah.
kid.
Guys,
either.
keep talking.
Guess who's doing porno? Sorry, that was a joke.
You could have just filmed yourself on that iPhone too.
All right. What was
So-
I first
so
saying?
what-
Oh, Tiago's friend said I never added him on Snapchat. I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
You don't gotta add him. It's
Added
on
me.
private, right? I mean,
My-
it's
no,
on public,
my-
right?
Justin.
Share.
Justin.
Alright, I'll add him. He can still see my shit. My profile's public. Not that you all need to know that. There's no boobies. I do get a lot of dick pics. I've been saving those for a thing I'm doing. Not a
Oh,
weird
you
thing.
just blew it up. You should have kept it a secret.
No, they don't know what I'm doing. I could be just using it as
I
I
know
can
what
make
you're
it like
doing.
faux dildos or something.
I know what it is.
Hey,
I
it's a
came up
good
with the
idea. Hey, trademark
3D
Thais.
print it.
Trademark me.
You can 3D
I'm getting
print
a lawyer.
Thais. You-
Oh shit, we could.
3D print.
Tiago has a 3D printer.
You gotta, when they send you an unwanted dick
The
pic,
smaller the
I need
better.
my
I mean, the
angles
less
broke.
money you're spending. Oh, actually, so someone just hit me up, and maybe this is a business thing for you, asking how much you would charge to 3D print like Zelda stuff for him. Some kid I barely know. He's like,
Tiago?
where did you print that? So I guess if you guys want to inquire about 3D printing little cool things that you guys want, hit up Tiago. Who knows? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. He's shaking
Tiago?
his head, but money's
Tiago?
money. my friend.
Have the guy come in and talk to me.
Tiago,
I'll
no,
figure
no,
it out.
just shout out your
I don't know how to do
IG
this, so I'm just gonna.
and your Facebook. Just do it, man. You gotta plug yourself in.
It's all good. They can find it.
The
Okay,
shameless
okay,
plug.
Okay, yeah, hey,
see,
man.
you
There's
know
nothing
what?
wrong with
Come
plugging
through.
yourself
Look
in.
at this. You can't
Dude,
see it from there. I'm gonna paint it. Show it. I'm gonna paint it later. I'll post it on my Insta, my art Instagram. It's a Charmander.
3D printing is so fucking addicting.
It is, dude.
It is.
Can I 3D?
I did 3D printed that, and then I was already looking at like.
Can I
wanna see
3D
it.
print a
I gotta
house?
see it work.
Because I won't be able
Yeah.
to get one anytime
Can you
soon.
do
So hit up
I don't know
Tiago
what to
Campos
I
and
don't know.
get your
Do
3D
it.
print on. No butt plugs. I don't think these are health butt acceptable.
Thais, stop being
People
weird.
are weird, man.
You're weird.
Well, let them be.
Hey, I just know that people how they think.
No,
I mean,
you
unless
don't.
you,
You know
make
how
it
you
look
think.
like something else, you gotta trick them. Butt plugs. I'm plugging butt plugs.
Listen, my
Not
3D
any.
printing is strictly for me and for gifts this year.
You need to broaden your.
Everybody's
Well, you
gonna
gotta get used to
Everybody's
it.
gonna get a 3D
Yeah,
printed
well,
gift.
once he gets good
if
at
so-
it, gets the right materials.
So I've heard people say, "Well, that's not thoughtful," and I was like, "Do you know how long it takes to print something substantial?"
How long did it take
Like
to print that?
2
that was
hours.
almost
2 hours.
2 hours?
two and a
And it
half
is-
hours.
It's about an inch and a half, an inch and.
Wow, no way.
It takes
Quarters.
forever. So it's like, and then it takes time to sand it, and it takes time to paint it. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
you can-
really thoughtful gift. It takes
But you can.
work.
All right. So here's a good way to do it. Also, if you guys could 3D print something, sand it and prime it, and
Hands are all
then send
fucked up.
like four colors of paints that you can buy at Michael's or Walmart for kids, and have them paint it. So it's also like you're giving them something, but you're also giving them an activity and an ability to like.
But kids like to, not everybody. Is
Well,
like-
yeah, I'm saying if you're gonna be it to kids, like if you gave me something to do, paint, artistic, yeah, I fucking love to do it.
Yeah. For you is one thing, but like,
I want a coloring
would I
book.
give Junior something for him to paint? He's gonna get frustrated and flush it down the toilet. You know, like all the alligators he ever bought are in the toilet now.
Yeah.
They live in the sewers.
Yeah. Sorry, alligators.
Sorry,
I'm just kidding.
wildlife
Just kidding.
lovers.
Just kidding. Don't come after me, Peter. Just kidding.
Peter. Peter. That's like Peter in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Peter. What's the name of your friend? Peter.
Peter.
Peter's coming over,
Peter.
kid.
We never say R's in Boston.
No.
What should
No
I
R's
Twitch?
at all.
No eyes.
You should
No
Twitch
odds.
gaming. That's what you should Twitch.
Hello,
No R's at all.
it's me.
You can do creative
That thing's
too.
got a good microphone.
Yeah, that's what I'm
too.
gonna do.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be twitching me drawing because I got a studio now in my house. My house.
That's your Christmas gift, by the way. Fuck you.
Haha, sucker.
Merry Christmas.
Lame.
Merry Christmas.
It's
Can I
an
get-
HD fucking camera.
Can I get
Go
What
fuck
does it
Christmas
shoot at?
markers?
1080?
1080, yeah.
That's a fucking good Christmas present.
Yeah.
You know, what'd be a good Christmas present. You getting me a job ain't
I
a
got
job,
it on
bitch.
Cyber Money, so I got it at
Fucking
like
ass.
50% off.
I need a job.
I know.
I need
God.
money so I can cosplay and get famous. Yes.
What is that guy?
Just
Who would you
kidding.
who would you
What do you
cosplay
get?
as?
As the Hulk.
See, I have no. Shit, I could do a She-Hulk. I would only do cosplays based on what I play. I'm not a fake cosplayer. I wouldn't do.
What's a
It's
things-
not
fake
fake.
cosplay?
Bitches who cosplay
It's
as
not-
things that they don't play. No, to me it's
So
fake.
so
I
what
don't
would
wanna-
you
I don't want to argue
what would
over
you
this.
cosplay?
If you like the character
Things that I
design,
play.
as what?
Things that I recognize. So games I play, Tomb Raider. What the fuck is that?
I was looking for the cigarettes.
Ew, can we go over here?
Motherfucker better stay
Jesus,
with
Tice.
Oh, sorry. So like Tomb Raider, Zelda characters, Mario characters, movies I've watched, just shit like that. But I just don't believe in doing cosplaying as something that I have zero
knowledge in.
knowledge of or like time invested in. If that makes sense.
I think if you like the character design, you should be able to cosplay it. Who gives a fuck?
Whatever, because he likes to see girls with big titties cosplaying
Oh,
shit.
he's
they
I
don't
nice.
like.
don't. I don't like big titties though. So you're wrong
Whatever,
right there.
small titties, Asian girls, I don't know. I'm not saying
You
all
don't
Asian girls
know.
have small
We can
titties
do
because
that
one
too.
of my
I just
Asian
like
friends
cosplay.
has one of the biggest titties I've ever seen in my life.
They can be like Italian
Yeah.
or
Like I mean,
French.
The fuck did you just say?
He said,
Italian.
I heard that too.
Okay,
I heard
Inglorious
that too.
Bastards.
No, he said Italians. He didn't
I
say-
know some people say it like that.
Buongiorno.
because like, what if you paint? So would you never paint something that you don't know about?
That's different because I'm not
It's the
portraying
same.
it. That's,
It's-
no,
it's
it's not
creative.
because that's someone asking me for it. Completely different. And I don't really paint something I don't care about. I haven't yet.
I know, but like if you did, like
But that's-
if you're like,
that's
oh, I
something-
like this character, let me do my own flair on it, but you've never played the game.
No.
Is that
I
bad?
don't
Like-
do that.
Oh,
To me,
what
it
was
is. I
that?
just don't, because I don't want to put things out there that I have no experience with. To me, that's just not my thing. I'm not doing it.
If you want
because
to.
if I don't watch a cartoon enough, like I'm not gonna do Dragon Ball Z art
Oh, yeah,
because
no,
I don't watch
please,
Dragon Ball Z
don't.
like that.
Because you ruin it.
I wouldn't. I make great art, actually, you little bitch.
No, you
But
won't. Because you ruin it.
I used to watch when I was in Brazil, but
Let's
I
go
didn't
back
get
to
to
you
watch a lot
ruined
of
it.
it.
You would.
So
Don't do it. Don't do
I
Dragon
wouldn't
Ball Z.
listen. I wouldn't ruin it. I could make
They're-
anything bitchin'.
But they make hybrids of like
Hashtag 11.
I've seen like a Star Wars, like the Stormtroopers hybrid with like something else, and I was like, oh shit,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
pretty
it's pretty
badass.
cool. It's
You seen
pretty
it?
cool,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that's pretty cool.
Have you seen the Samurai?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Those are so
I actually
sick.
did a
The
full.
Figma
Oh yeah, yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Yes,
I did.
yes,
It
I
was,
think
it was,
I've seen
the
that
Figma
one.
it was
ones,
like
right?
Darth Vader,
Yeah.
Star, like he was all
Figma
black
was
with the
great,
samurai, like not the
They have
Darth
a-
Vader
the
as a
riding
samurai.
hat?
Yeah.
I think they have a
Darth
Batman
Vader-
I was
one
like-
too.
but it was
I
like-
think they have
Darth
a Batman and a
it
Joker
was like
one,
feudal
too.
Japan Darth Vader.
Darth
Yeah.
Vader costume is like somewhat modeled after a samurai. I feel like because looking at
He
it,
has the flared helmet and,
And
stuff
then-
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
the Stormtroopers has somewhat of like the World War. I think like World War One, World War Two. You know, Stormtroopers from like actual.
Those
Nazi
are the newer
Germany.
Stormtroopers.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
I
different.
was just trying to see.
It's a little different.
Those are the
Yeah.
new ones. Yeah, they're a little more
No,
like
yeah, those are more the current, up to date one.
motorcycle helmet.
Or like they have hybrids of like there was like I want to say there was like a Venom
Update
Stormtrooper.
complete.
What was it?
There was some crazy. I want to say it was like a Venom Stormtrooper.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds
You know, it
badass.
was like pretty badass.
I
Like,
seen
holy
one-
shit, it's like
Venom.
Like
yeah,
people are so
Venom.
good.
Yeah, like it's so creative. Like they just mashed the
Well,
two
let me
characters
just tell
together.
you guys how excited I am to fucking Star Wars coming out.
I still have yet to
I
watch
know.
Jacob
one.
is gonna wear a Darth Vader costume.
I'm gonna go with you.
You wanna come with me?
I'll go with you.
Sounds good. You wanna come with me, Case?
Is it a
Depending
mandate?
with the day, I might be working. I don't know.
Are there
Hey.
No.
Is there any
I'm not
more?
going
This
for
is
the
it.
premiere.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna
wait.
wait. I'm gonna wait.
Gross.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until it dies down a little bit so I can have the theater almost all to myself.
You
Well,
bet.
to us
Go
three,
early in the
if-
I'm
morning.
gonna go on the weirdest fucking time. On like a
Case you
Sunday.
down.
Tuesday at like 8:15 in the
mandate?
morning.
No, Sunday at like 12 p.m. Everybody's
Sunday?
at lunch. Nobody
12
gives a
p.m.
damn. Yeah.
People still
Yeah.
waking up from their hangovers.
Nobody wants to go watch Star Wars then.
Yeah,
I
Sunday-
will be there
Sunday,
with
10
my
in the morning.
nachos
I'll do
and
that.
Jacob.
I'll be there.
Yeah. I still haven't watched.
I'll do
Rogue
that.
One
Yeah,
yet.
because like
I
That's
won't.
good
I don't watch.
stuff.
so I never saw any of the original Star Wars, but I saw the Force Awakens. I was like, I liked it a lot.
Then we
So
should.
I want to see the second
Can we
one.
zoom on
So
in on
Case-
Tiago's heartbreak after
Huh?
that one right there?
Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's all go.
we'll go see it.
What?
It's a mandate.
I'll buy nachos for everyone.
Because your best
It's a
friend
mandate.
has
I'll
a-
even buy
Damn.
extra
I'll buy-
nachos for myself.
I'll buy
$20.
beers.
I'll buy you
That's
nachos
right
too.
there.
All right.
Nachos for 3 people, $80.
I'll buy beers. I'll buy beers for us.
God damn it.
So okay, we should get together and watch episode 1. I own it on Amazon. We should.
We
Watch
should.
Episode 1, The
I'm
Phantom
going to
Menace.
Michael's.
And then that
And then
same
next
day.
time, and
I
then
saw
next
that.
time.
That's horrible. I don't want to watch that.
Oh, you said you've never seen it.
I no the original. The
Oh,
what is
the
it?
original trilogy.
6, 7,
Yeah,
8, or what was it?
five,
5, 6, 7. I don't know what
Yeah.
the original.
I mean, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5,
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I never saw 4, 5, 6.
So we watch We watched Star Wars,
Did
and
this
then we
come
watched
out?
the second one, the Clone Wars.
I saw the newer ones like 1, 2, 3.
No, yeah,
kind
he's
of.
seen the
The
newest
Empire
trilogy.
Strikes Back. We watched that.
I've never seen those.
The original trilogy.
The original.
The one that came out in the 70s.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Return of the Jedi and stuff like
Well,
that.
Case, let's do it. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
You gonna do it. You gonna do it.
Damn, I can't remember the last time I seen the
I-
original trilogy. It's been a while.
I've probably seen it so many times.
I tried to
Can
get
we
into
talk
the
about
new
my
ones.
favorite
Wait,
sci-fi?
I watched it the
Alien.
One,
other
two,
day.
three.
I watched it the other day by myself here.
Aliens.
I watched A New Hope.
Oh,
Aliens.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That
it was
is a
the
good one.
first
Yeah.
Star Wars ever made.
No,
Hashtag George Lucas. I
on your
love it.
Amazon account, I've been watching. All I've been
Hashtag
watching is Winter Soldier
HG guy.
and Civil War, and I just keep watching those two back to back.
I've
I
still
really
yet to
like.
watch Winter
I really
Soldier.
like. The
I like
Civil
Winter
War.
Soldier a lot.
Down-
For some
Did you
reason,
buy it?
I don't,
we
I don't think.
Every
You
time
can
I
watch it
like
at my
Winter Soldier,
house.
someone
No?
we like don't.
You can watch it at my
Sorry.
house.
Which one?
No,
The
no,
Winter
I'm just saying
Soldier?
everybody's
Yeah.
talking over each other. That's why.
Winter
Yeah.
Soldier is awesome.
I haven't
Love
seen
Winter
it.
Soldier.
And I don't think it's that
Hey,
good.
stop singing.
My
It's
problem-
annoying on the podcast.
Because I never
It's not
liked.
annoying, actually.
I never
Yes,
liked
it is.
the
People
first
like
Captain
me more than
America,
they like.
the first Avengers. I hated that movie.
Yeah.
I saw it in theaters. Like, at that point, I was like, Captain America sucks. I'm not gonna watch this movie ever again. And then Winter Soldier came out, and I saw like a lot of good reviews, and people
The
telling me
first
it's really
Avenger?
good. I hated Captain America: The First Avengers.
I was okay with it.
Suck
Yeah,
I never.
it was alright. Like I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. Like I'd watch it again, but I mean I wouldn't purposely watch it again. Like if you were watching it, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I would not.
But I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't put
I
it
would
on.
not purposely watch it again. But then for some reason, like I hear a lot of good things about Winter Soldier. I was like, all right, I'll
Winter
just see it in
Soldier's one of the
theaters.
best.
And all of a sudden,
No,
it's like
it's
Winter Soldier was like the
One of
complete
the-
opposite of First Avenger. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And
Yeah, I can
that's
see
where I gained respect for Captain America.
I never liked Captain America.
My
Shut
problem
your
is I can't
goddamn
watch
mouth.
movies alone.
Sorry, America.
You know?
He's over there. He's gonna get mad at you.
Chris
then, like,
Evans is from Boston.
even
He
in Civil
retired.
I
War-
know,
So you
but-
mind your damn. You,
He could have played somebody better.
All right.
The Human
What's
Torch.
your,
Who? The
The
Human Torch?
Nah,
No.
nah, fuck
what's your
that.
favorite superhero? I think I've asked this before. But
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I love Iron Man.
He's
You
a
take
Marvel
that back,
dude.
he's mine.
He's a Marvel dude.
Iron Man's mine. Spider-Man comes second.
The Sentry
Oh,
The
from
Sentry.
Marvel. From
What
Marvel.
the fuck, dude? That's like Marvel Superman.
It is.
Nah, but he's schizophrenic because he's both the Sentry and the Void. He's the greatest hero and the greatest villain. That's why I like
Yeah,
him.
no,
Sounds like
that's
me.
true. How about you?
I did an
Okay.
English
What'd
report
What'd you
on
say,
him
Spider-Man?
in high
I
school.
said,
You better pick
Iron
somebody
Man.
else. You better shut
Because
the
of
fuck up.
Robbie Downey Jr.
he just did such a great job. I love Iron Man because he's not a superhero. He's just really smart.
He is.
But
Still-
But and then superhero with actual powers would be Spider-Man.
Damn
I've always liked Spider-Man.
Fuck you.
you know who my second? If you say the Sentry's too overpowered, Domino.
Domino.
Domino is
Wow.
Her power is
Yeah.
the probability so dirty.
Yeah.
As long as she tries to do something and
Squirrel
it's
Girl.
statistically Squirrel Girl's up there too. She's probably like my third favorite. I
I
remember
think it's quite. I'm gonna be hated, but I think it's quite retarded.
No, that's what it is. She was a joke character. Like she came in one time. She beat Thanos before in one of the comics, and then even the Watcher came and was like, "Yo, that's actually legit Thanos, not a clone," because she was just like a joke throwaway.
Yeah, because Thanos got a bunch of fucking clones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. Like a lot of times they'd be like, "Oh, we beat Thanos," and they'd be like, "Nah, it was a clone."
Oh, it was a clone? What? I didn't know
But
that.
the Watcher,
Yeah.
the
fuck?
Watcher, like he's been tricked before by clones too. But he came in, and at the time, he had never been tricked. So they were like, "Oh, no, that's
the
actually."
Watcher is Stanley.
Yeah, that's what. No, they. Did you see? It was an Easter egg in Guardians 2. After the credits,
Yeah, yeah.
You see him amongst the
Hey guys,
Watchers, and he was
how
like,
am I
"Yeah,
gonna
this
get
is
home?"
it."
Oh,
And he's talking about the
I didn't
other
realize that.
his other cameos in the thing. He was like, "Yeah, I was in the library, and it gets
Yeah.
thrown through." And I was like, "Yo, he's literally talking about his other cameos."
I didn't see that. I don't remember
It's in
that.
the end credits
Yeah.
of Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Guardians 2, but
Guardians
I
2
don't
is
remember
good.
the.
You know how in the end
job.
credits they kept having they had a lot of
I'm
scenes.
very confident.
throughout the
I
whole-
might not have stayed for that one.
Yeah, it was like a quick one.
First of all.
Cause it was a quick
I don't
scene
think
that
I
you
knew
just
about it.
you see him and he was talking about I think how he was in the library, which is a reference to his
Yeah.
scene in another movie.
Yeah, but he's like in all the movies.
and then you just see him and it's real quick. It was like 10 seconds.
yeah, not
The
even.
Watcher?
The Watchers, the guy, he got the big head. He has like the flared out cape. He's like a space.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. I think it was the first time they ever showed a watcher in the movie.
In Guardians
Yeah, he
of the
was.
Galaxy
Yeah,
He played-
one of the Ravagers.
Yeah.
And the Sylvester Stallone, what's his name? Magatu, the dude with the
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yondu.
Yondu. I'm like Yondu.
Mugatu is Will Ferrell
That's what it
in
is.
Zoolander.
Those were the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's why they're in it.
Yeah.
Like all their characters, like Sylvester Stallone, the guy, like his
Yondu
squad,
is.
And then all the
Yondu,
ones that
they
come
were
in at
all the
funeral.
original in like the original comics.
Dude, let's just say Michael Rooker is awesome.
Yeah.
Michael Rooker.
He was
is
good at the
man.
character. But it was
Like
funny
once
though.
when he died in The Walking Dead, I was like, come on.
No, because in The
Morrow!
Walking Dead, they made him like he kind of redeemed himself.
Yeah, he did.
You know, it's like, oh, really, gonna kill him off now? Fuck. I saw that coming.
Yeah.
But the thing
I
is,
think
is
like shortly after they killed him off in The Walking Dead is when I stopped watching it because I can't watch The Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
The Walking
anymore.
Dead.
shortly afterwards, like I
After
just,
the tiger's death.
I used to see. I didn't even get that far.
yeah, I'm not even that far yet.
I got to.
Spoiler alert.
No, I don't care. I mean, I got to the prison.
I've
I
already
think
rolled.
that's where I
No,
stopped
but let me
watching.
tell you
Kind of where I
something.
stopped too.
People keep hating me because I said the tiger. I don't care that the tiger died. I mean, it's in the comics. They were
Yeah.
Shiva was gonna die. How Shiva died really fucking bugs me. A tiger is just not gonna die from like 10 fucking walkers. It's just not gonna happen. Get the fuck out of
Like an
here.
actual tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Do
think
you know
in
what
The
I mean?
Walking Dead, the virus doesn't. It's human only,
It
right?
doesn't-
Yeah, it's human only.
It doesn't
Yeah,
affect
it doesn't
the
go,
animals.
so-
But
so
the way the
there's no
tiger
way
dies,
she
like
would-
10 walkers, zombies, like
Yeah.
fucking hold it down and then they bite it to death. Get the fuck out of here. Have you ever seen
10?
a tiger?
Ten.
Have you ever seen like videos of tigers attacking
300
people?
pounds.
I can see
300? She's 500 in the
Oh,
show.
okay.
500. She could literally run through those fucking walkers. They're all decrepit and fucked up.
Yeah.
And they're gonna hold, get the fuck out of here. I'm done. I stopped watching. And I was a huge fan. I got Lucille. I have my
I know.
huge fan.
I stopped watching when they were in Alexandria, right? That's what it was
Yeah,
called.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, after that.
And then, but I
Got
told
really-
myself from the beginning of the series, I was like, if they kill off, and now I can't remember his name, Glenn, I'm gonna stop watching. And
I
eventually they did kill off Glenn.
Yeah, he
and
did.
I'm glad I stopped watching because that would have hurt.
I
That's
didn't-
like your
I didn't
favorite.
watch that one yet.
Have you ever? Oh, he's in
It
that
got
movie.
stale, too.
He's in that movie Okja.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
that.
that
It's
was
a good
good.
movie. Have you seen
Okja.
Okja?
I heard that was.
How
How come
dare
the two
you.
Asian people don't know
Did
what
not
He's
see that. I
also
know.
he's
How come
also
the two
in
Asian
another
people don't know
movie
what that is?
where he is like
It's Korean,
an
I don't
office
expect-
worker, and then there's this like rage
Oh,
virus,
I've seen.
and then
I
they
know what you're
fight,
talking about.
and he's in it. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's
I will. I
it's
love
in my
him.
watch list on
Stephen Young.
Amazon.
He also does hilarious skits with Conan O'Brien.
Hell yeah, fucking
Dude, that
When they
shit
went to
is
Korea?
fucking
Yeah, when they went to
rolling.
Korea.
And they go in like the.
In Okja, he speaks Korean, which is kind of
A
cool.
little bit.
Well, he is
right?
Korean,
Huh?
so
He is, but I don't think he's that fluent. It's like you guys in your Khmer.
how do you know
I
that?
mean, shit.
Case is pretty fluent in Khmer, dude.
Is.
Yeah, look at his haircut, but like,
Hey.
just kidding,
You
racist,
mean
and he's
his-
still alive everywhere.
No, we didn't point out Case's
Yeah.
fucking attire today. Look at him. He's
I
so
know.
classy.
Wow. Where you going? You got a
OTG
date?
outfit of the day.
OT.
Today
What?
he's
No, look,
wearing a
he's got his
blue
shirt.
sweater.
Show it to the camera.
Button
Come on,
his
please,
shirt.
show. He's
You
got
got
his
it
shirt
cuffed up
pulled-
right?
Look
See
at
that?
that. Look
Blue
at that.
jeans.
You got it cuffed up right?
Case should have a fucking Instagram like dressed like.
Outfit of the day.
It's how you dress, right? Is that how
No,
If you
no,
look
no,
good,
you dress well. I'm
No,
just
no, if
saying.
you
Bro,
look
I'm
good,
literally
you
in
feel good.
leggings, like the
Get this.
That's what I call
What's
it.
that?
I think it's a. I think you can get it as a poster. It just popped up randomly.
Case. If you look good, you feel good.
Oh, you,
That's
it's
how I
a,
look
it's a
at it.
T-shirt. You can get it on a T-shirt.
He probably looked at himself.
But no,
today
it was
in the
just
mirror
weird that we were
like,
talking
yo.
about Star Wars and that came
I was up
random.
at 6 in the morning today.
Damn.
Yeah.
I woke up at 6 in the morning. I didn't have to work all day.
Look at you, huh?
Thank you.
And I got a lot
So
of
he
things
got
done.
he
You
spent
know,
all
I was
day
feeling
getting
good.
dressed up.
I was feeling good.
And he looked in the mirror. He said, "Yo, I'm going to the podcast just like this, just like this."
No, it was
I'm
more
It
like-
gets
fucking
filmed
good.
now.
It's more like I woke
Gotta
up
wear
in the
pants
morning,
now.
Just getting prepped to take his photo for Tinder.
Yeah.
have my coffee.
Oh, that's what
I
it's
don't
for.
have Tinder.
Grinder.
While you're getting prepped to take.
I'm not
his
getting.
photo.
I'm not getting Tinder.
Come on, Case.
not
Every
getting Tinder.
podcast.
Why, Tinder's
game,
dope,
right?
dude.
If I remember
Yo,
correctly.
Eric, you're single.
Yeah.
Do you have
Older.
Tinder? Do you have Tinder?
No.
Okay.
Why?
So, what? Why not?
I'm not interested
Why not?
in a relationship.
Exactly.
Do you think Tinder's for Thais? Stop showing people on the podcast. Thais,
You can't see their name.
I don't care. Stop showing people on the podcast.
Oh, that dude's
Stop.
bald. That dude played hockey. He's
Thais is swiping right.
Left. That was left. Excuse me.
Nah, I'm too much of a
No,
weed
you-
trash to be on
No,
Tinder.
thank you.
Wow, these guys are awful.
'Cause I matched with all
Dude, it's all
I matched
about
with
the
all hot
matches.
ones.
That's what my buddy said over here. He was showing me his Tinder. It's all about who you match with. And you open the line with, did it hurt? And if she says, oh, that's a stupid line, it's like when you fell on your face, you ugly bitch.
I like
That's
that.
not how you get a girl. Dismiss all of that. He's married. He hasn't had to get anyone in years.
That is so true.
Slash
Yeah,
that.
shots
So
fired.
you're saying my dad jokes only works? It doesn't even work on my wife. That's fine.
And you're not a dad,
Works on
fucking
me.
loser.
Oh shit, that's a pretty cool short. I didn't even notice that. It's
And
Soundwave
I was
with
looking at it.
Laserbeak,
Soundwave brings
and
the
he's
fucking
playing
waves.
like a little.
My buddy
he's like
Tom gave it to me.
DJ disc jockey.
Yep.
Honestly, that's
Cool shirt.
That's just what
That's
an
pretty cool
Autobot
shirt.
threesome looks
Like
like.
that.
Do you have
I mean,
a
a Decepticon
fine
threesome.
sander so I can sand it a little more? 'Cause
I don't.
I'm gonna use a nail file.
That works. Anyways, boys and girls, it's Friday,
It is Friday.
and I am hungry, and I'm gonna go to Red Robin. You're invited. You're invited. You're invited.
Red
you're
Robin.
invited.
Damn, I haven't been to Red Robin since
I
like
don't
they
even know
first
where that
opened
is.
it.
I gotta
in
go
Pheasant.
shopping.
The mall.
You gotta go
Oh, I'm
shopping.
all set.
And the store closed at 11 tonight.
Oh, okay.
Are you buying?
Si, sen-
Dude, it's
No,
early.
Rita.
Si, senor.
His signature line.
Si, señorita.
Wow, you gotta do it.
Close enough, fuck.
You gotta do it.
You buying?
Hakuna
Oh, you want me to
Matata.
pay for you?
Yeah, I'm poor. Duh, I don't have a job. So
Sure.
I
What?
need this camera. I'm
Why
gonna become
aren't
a
you
cam
working?
girl. I mean, a Twitch girl. Just kidding, everyone, please.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems to be the theme, like Red Robin.
Really?
Red Robin's is just here.
Red
Red
Robin's
Robin's
the
place.
shit. Dude, I don't eat carbs like that. You know what I mean?
The unlimited
It's every
French fries.
Friday. Every Friday.
Yo, last time I went there, I got the unlimited sweet potato fries.
Yeah,
So worth it.
good.
I
I
ate like
don't
3
eat that
baskets.
I don't eat that much.
I was just like, oh, give me all the sweet
Burger.
potatoes.
Yeah, it's all in.
Well, Junior, quote of the day, go.
I don't have one.
I don't know. Think of something. Throw it out there.
Zip it in and zip it out.
Hey!
What?
I like that. Yeah, I know that one.
Thais,
What in retardation? Oh,
watch your
sorry.
language. Go.
Me watch my language. You said
Ooh.
retard at least 8 times. Am I supposed to say bye in some way?
Politically
Just
correct.
give yourself. Give it a quote.
Oh, I got one now. Put the pussy on the chain wax.
Catch me on Twitch.
Catch me on Twitch.
You know what I'm talking about?
That was on actually the other day. I was
All right, Case's quote. Go.
Hit it if you get into it.
Ooh, nice.
Case needs a Tinder.
I don't go on Tinder because I'll just.
Yes, you do.
Why not?
You fucking do.
I don't need a
Damn, what
Tinder.
was
Uber
it?
and Uber.
The guy was just throwing out like all the
Fuck
things.
you and
and
your
that was my
Tinder.
favorite one.
There you
It was
go.
like hit